Hello everyone, this is Shawn Stewart of 586 Sports. In this video, I will be doing the Week 1 Premier League Soccer Survivor on Splash Sports. Now, if you are new to this channel, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel on YouTube or on Rumble. Now, Splash Sports has introduced this contest. I was like, wow, I'm very happy because I am a Chelsea FC fan. So we just got done with the World Cup soccer. So congratulations to Spain for beating Argentina. That was a nice World Cup. I like it, especially when you have it hosted in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. All right. So before I begin, I want to make a couple announcements. So the 586 Sports Weekly newsletter is available now. So all you have to do is put your email at the form, click I want my first newsletter, and you will have to go to your email address to confirm it. And once you confirm it, you will get it in 10 minutes. So on that newsletter, you'll get contests such as the survivor pool for the NFL and college football, the player survivor for NFL, the over under against the spread totals for the NFL and college football. So that would be like an all season long tournament in which you'll have to pick six picks. You're going to have to pick six, and then you get one best pick. So if you get a pick correct, you'll get 1 point. If you get your best pick correct, you'll get 2 points as well. So if I were you, I would recommend checking out the weekly newsletter. All right. So we can go on to the next one. So people want to know how to play Premier League Survivor. All right, here we go. So every week you pick one team to win their match. If your team wins, you survive and move on to the next week. If your team loses or draws, you're eliminated or your entry is eliminated. So you cannot pick the same team twice all season. Last person standing wins. So that's it. No complicated scoring. Just pick a winner every week and stay alive. Now, because Splash Sports commissioners can't create the contest directly on the platform, we're going to put the promo code link on the description box. Okay. So when you enter a contest that's $10 plus or more, or a combination, depending on how many entries you have, you will get $10 credit. So there are multiple ways you can get that $10 credit. So if the contest was like $15 and you put in one, you get $10 credit because it's more than $10. Or if you're in a contest that's like two and you got six entries, because six times two is 12, you'll get $10 credits for that. Now, that $10 credit, you will get that when the game starts. All right. Now, if you have never played Survivor before, this is the perfect time to jump in, as college football and NFL is coming ahead for the regular season. Okay. So we are going to start with the flex games for the Premier League. And also, I'm going to do my Premier League Survivor pick at the end of the video. So, with the flex, this is where a lot of people get themselves in trouble in week one. So, these are the teams you can use, but they're not automatic. So, first one we're looking at is Manchester United at Hull, Hull City. So, this is the cleanest flex on the board. We have them at 56%. By the way, and when I say 56%, we mean Manchester United. Okay. Now, the market has Manchester United closer to 70%. Hull are newly promoted and dealing with injuries. United Manchester should win that matchup against Hull, but it's still a road game on opening day, so it's not a save. Because if it was a save, it would be in 3 stars. Now, next one we're looking at is Liverpool at Newcastle. So this is a riskiest flex. Now, Liverpool, we have them as a 45.70%, while Newcastle is 29.60, almost 30%. Now, St. James Park is never easy, especially with a new manager, and Alexander Isaac is going back to face his old club. So this one can easily flip into a trap. Now, next one we have is Brighton at home versus Aston Villa, and Brentford versus Tottenham Spurs are both usable. But if you want to be different, that's fine. So I recommend you not to force it. Now we're going to go with the trap games. So you want to pay attention. So these are the ones that look decent on paper but have real ways to burn you. So we're looking at Chelsea at Fulham. Now Chelsea has a 43% chance, while Fulham has 30.70% on our grid sheet. Now London Derby, new manager, Fulham at home. This is a classic example of a trap. Next one is Everton versus Crystal Palace. Now, Everton, we have them as 48% win probability, and Crystal Palace as a 27.90%. Now, both teams could grind out a draw. This is a quiet killer. Then you got Tottenham Spurs and Brentford. Now, Tottenham has a 33.80%, while Brentford has 40%. Right? So, Tottenham Spurs away is rarely comfortable. And the biggest of the biggest of the biggest is Newcastle versus Liverpool. Now, this game is a coin flip. So, whatever side you pick has real downside. So, I recommend you to stay away from this game in week one because Brentford are one of the stronger home sides in this league, as it is a very difficult place to go, especially on opening weekend. So another thing is the current odds have this as one of the closest game of the weekend, as Brentford are often priced as slight favorites or co-favorites. So there is no edge for Tottenham. Then the Zebras Tottenham like to play open possession based football. Brentford are direct, physical, and excellent on side pieces and transition, which is exactly the kind of side that could punish that style of soccer. Then you also got to look at the early season uncertainty. New manager, new system, new players. Open day away from home is a high variance spot for a team still figuring things out. Then the survivor specific danger. This is a classic both teams can win game. So even if Spurs are the slightly better team on paper, the chances of a draw or Brentford win is a high enough to make it a poor survivor pick. I'm going to give you a couple of bonus. So the odds are basically a coin flip as both bookers have Brentford as a slight favorite or the two teams almost even as like a roughly 39% for Brentford. Tottenham has a 35 to 36% chance, and there's a 26% chance of a draw. Now, Brentford are strong at home and match up well against teams that play open possession soccer. Now, Tottenham has several injuries concerning heading into this game. Key players out or doubtful, which increases the risk. And it is the type of match where a draw or home win is very realistic. So, this is exactly what kills Survivor entries. So, remember, the flex means you can use them. Trap means you probably shouldn't. So week one is about Survivor first. Don't get cute. So with that being said, my premier Survivor League Survivor pick will be Brighton. It's Brighton. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope this video was informational, and we will be back next week. All right. So enjoy your picks. The deadline to enter the contest is this Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you have more than one pick, okay? Because I'm in one of the Premier League contests on Splash Sports where I got 8. All right. So 20 teams, 20 weeks. So you guys have a nice and wonderful day. Take care.